Divine alignment, divine alignment, divine alignment, divine. I'ma lead, I'ma go far. Told me sleep, but I woke up. I'm at peace, I'm alone now. What is goody, everybody? It's your boy Melody, and I'm back with another video. And I know y'all excited to tap into the divinely aligned realm today. So come on in and take your seats and ground in peace, because we got a lot to cover today. But before we get started, I'm going to ask y'all to please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay in tune with future meetings, like, and drop a crown in the comment section below to be divinely greeted. And without further delay, let's get into it. So we got some shit to talk about. Like, I'm so fed up, G. Like, y'all don't understand. But we gonna get into it. So today I just want to talk to y'all about basically cycles, you know, letting go of people, places, situations, habits, and the struggle of it all. So let's start off with saying, like, it's tough. It is really tough when you on a spiritual journey, and you know, I only did that because it's a lot of that, you know. It's an oversaturated thing now, and but anyway, the people who get it. Yeah, so I did another video and I just watched it, but it's kind of like all over the place, and you know, so we just gonna redo it, and I'm gonna just add some things and just kind of go in depth on things that I was skipping over. But so you know how you just have people around you, you know, in your life that we hold on to out of familiarity, you know, and, you know, because we know these people, we know these things, we are used to these habits, we used to, you know, places and doing certain things in a certain way. And, you know, we hardwire our subconscious and our spirits to be in connection with these things. You know, everything is connected. But at some point in your journey, you just gotta like cut things off. You know, it's gonna come a time when, you know, you realize that you no longer connect with this. You no longer connect with this person, this relationship. And sometimes we just hold on to things out of, you know, like I said, familiarity. And it's no good. It's no good. And it creates cycles of the same thing, same places, same people, just with different appearances, you know. And it's a tough thing to go through, because sometimes you just feel like confused. You just feel confused sometimes, you know, whether it gives you peace and it gives you that freedom, and you know, like, I did the right thing. But it feels confusing sometimes because your spirit and your subconscious is used to these things. It's used to these people being around and these habits. But, or your mind, I'll say, but your spirit knows. Your spirit knows that it's time to move on. Your soul knows it's time to grow and it's time to release when it's time to release. But the mind is always going to question and be like, you know, are you doing the right thing? You know, what's logical? You know, the mind is always going to be what's logical. And you got to check yourself and make sure that you're not just going back to things just because you miss it. You know, we can be in a grieving process. It's definitely a real thing to be in a grieving process of letting go of people that you're familiar with and letting go of habits. You know, your brain is hardwired to be, you know, this food tastes so good to me. this certain thing tastes good, but you know that it's time to cut them cords. And that's a whole nother topic right there, cutting cords. That's something that I'm still trying to learn to do. But with where I am, I'm realizing like I gotta be stern in my decisions and stern in how I'm moving and who I'm allowing to have access to me, because it's very trying when the universe is testing you. The universe will test you. That light blinking right there, like the universe will test you with the same person. Like, I done cut off a couple people in the last year, and like these people just keep hitting me up, and it's like it makes you question yourself. It makes you question, did I make the right decision? Because this person seems like they care. They seem like, they want to be in my life. But it's really just a test to see, are you not stupid, but just to see, like, are you ready to grow? Are you ready for what the universe has in store for you? Something better. And it's always something better. It's always something better than what you previously had or previously experienced. We just have to open ourselves up. When we let go, when we release, that opens the doors for new to come in. But when we keep entertaining those things that no longer serve us, we allow the cycles to continue, whether it be with that person or whether it be with the next person that has a different face. And sometimes we may not learn all the lessons with one person, and then we may get another person to bring certain lessons back. And you just gotta be aware of self in the instance. And that's the main thing in this whole situation, is being aware of yourself and being aware of how you feel. Being aware of how you feel in these situations. How does this person make you feel? Is this person helping you to grow? That's one of the main things too. Because nowadays, like, being a person who is of a higher frequency, I'll say, better than saying, to me, it's better than saying spiritual, because, and it's the truth, we spiritual people, we on a spiritual journey. But anyway, because I get sidetracked real easy and I forget what I'm saying. But we being high frequency people, high vibrational people, we need to be aware of the people that we're allowing access to us, because a lot of people come and they hold different entities, or they may have entities attached to them that are sent to destroy us, or sent to distract us, or sent to detour us from our path in our journey. And we gotta be aware, cognizant of everything that's going on around you. Don't share everything with everybody you meet. Don't give too much of your time and too much of your energy, especially if it don't feel right, because people just not that genuine nowadays. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like, 11:33 on the clock while I'm telling y'all this, like, people just not really that genuine. A person can wear a mask for so long until their truth comes out and they gotta be who they really are. And that's another thing, like, pay attention to the red flags. Because the main thing in this video I really wanted to discuss is people, relationships. Those the main things, but not just with people, but your habits and things that you eating that make you feel. Just pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel when you eat certain things. Pay attention to how you feel when you connect with certain people. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people. Pay attention to how you feel when you're talking to certain people. Because these things will let you know if this person or this thing is good for you, or if it's detrimental to your path and your growth. We need people that really genuinely want to see us grow and really genuinely want to see us happy and want to help us, because we don't need no more people around that's trying to tear us down. If you a person like myself, you want to help people and you want to help people grow, but sometimes you have to check that to make sure that those people are good enough to be in your energy and those people are good enough to receive your help, because everybody ain't trying to help you. A lot of people just trying to take from you. They just want to take from you, so you just gotta be aware of that and just be aware of yourself and not allow things to linger longer than they need to, because we got a mission. We're on a mission. We are on a mission, and it's a lot of demons, a lot of entities, a lot of agents sent to distract us. They are really sent to distract us and to detour us from what we need to be doing. For real. And you just gotta be on your P's and Q's out here, because these fake relationships, it's a lot of fake relationships, a lot of fake friends, a lot of fake family, a lot of fake everything, and it's sickening. It is really sickening, y'all. Like, I'm not even playing with y'all. Like, I'm really talking from my heart right now, because it's sickening. I'm tired of it. Like, I don't even want to talk to people. Like, I don't even want to connect for real with people, because it just always seems to be the same thing with people. Like, it's always a test, and I'm not going to close my heart off. I'm not going to close off who I am and who I need to be for myself as well as for the world, because a lot of times I just want to say fuck everything and fuck everybody, and while people might say, oh, that's not spiritual, you ain't spiritual, that's why I don't run with that, oh, I'm spiritual, I'm this, and people get the wrong image and the wrong message when you say spiritual, because they thinking Christianity, they thinking you supposed to be holier than thou. That's not the case, because it's dark and light over here. For real. That don't mean that I'm doing dark shit, but that means that I understand the darkness. I understand how this shit go, and this shit can go either way. For real. Like, and I just be I just really be trying to keep myself humble and trying to keep myself in a place of light. Keep myself in a place of light and peace within. Because I gotta maintain my own peace and my own sanity, because people will make you lose it. They will make you lose it if you ain't got it. For real. And that's the main thing. Just maintaining, your own energy, maintaining your own awareness of self, so that you can keep what you got right here. Because people will take it. They'll take it in many ways. Watch who you having sex with, because that's a real thing. Like, taking on people's ancestral karma, taking on people's, their they own karmas. That's a real thing that I learned about not too long ago. Like, it's scary. It's scary, because you will have sex with somebody and you will be out here like going crazy, or like experiencing all type of mishaps and blockages because you had sex with the wrong person. It's real. Right now is the best time to be celibate, to be single, to be, and not to say be isolated. But, if you one of them people, and you know what I'm talking about, and if you are who you are, you know who I'm talking to. If you one of them people, you really need to protect your energy, protect yourself, because people wear masks, and you just got to be careful with who you allow in your space, who you allow access to you. People ain't people. People are not people. The veil is being ripped off, and the enemies And the demons are in a lot of people. They in a lot of people. And they gonna go against you in every way that they can. Every way that they can. A lot of the demons is your family. For real. And you really got to be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Got to be. It's tough too. Like I was saying, it's tough. You know, having that clarity on, are you making the right decision by cutting people off? If you got to make the decision to cut somebody off, you made the right decision. For real. Because, I mean, unless you just ain't totally there, and you just cutting people off out of suspicion. That's another thing. You know, being suspicious. You know, and I know I can be very suspicious and very guarded. That's another thing I'm going to talk about in my other video. I don't know which one I'm going to post first. I might post this one first because that's one I want to go into details on and talk to my Scorpio moons. But this video is just for the collective. But I know I can be suspicious. I know I can be guarded with who I am. And part of it, you know, which is why all of that's going to go in the other video. But part of it is why hyper independence triggers me, because I'm a very individual person. Like I'm an individual, and I do my own thing. I stay to myself, and I don't allow many people in my circle because I am guarded. I'm very untrusting sometimes, you know, and I'm just being honest here. Like, I'm very untrusting of people. And it's not because I have no ill will to nobody, but it's because of things that I've experienced. And I had to be alone. God put me alone. You know, the divine put me alone and put me in isolation for a while so that I could really get to know myself and come back to me and really get to know me. And now I just feel like even more now, like I gotta be aware of who I allow access to me, because people just not genuine. People are not genuine. And it's another hard thing to do when you've been so mental about things, like logically thinking about things. It's not right to cut off, you know, a family member. It's not right to cut off somebody who been your friend for this long. And it's hard to switch to trusting what's in your heart, because we live in a world, in a country that's based on mental, you know, thinking logically about everything. And it's a balance. You gotta have a balance. You know, you gotta have a balance. But the main thing is the heart. The heart ain't gonna steer you wrong. It ain't gonna steer you wrong. The true heart and the true gut is gonna tell you the truth of any situation. People, you know, the music nowadays and people, you can't listen too much to your heart now. No, I don't think that's the truth. Like, you gotta listen to your heart and trust where it's leading you. Trust who is telling you is wrong for you, whether you see evidence or not. And that's why I'm saying the hard part is in letting people go, because you may not necessarily see evidence as to why you need to cut somebody off. You may not see clearly why that person had to be let go of, but your spirit knows. The spirit knows already before you do, because the spirit is energy. And when you get with people, when you talking to people on the phone, when you connecting with people in person, y'all's auric fields are clashing and they intertwine. And so their energy is gonna, you know, be in your energy, and it's gonna tell you they real intentions with you, or they real vibe with you, they real frequency to you, or just in general. You know, they ain't necessarily even gotta be doing nothing to you, but just who they are can harm you by bringing your vibration down, bringing you down, and bringing what you got to do down. is blocking you. Spirit, the divine ain't gonna bliss you in the space of people who have no real good intentions, because they're gonna take and, you know, use you. And not just that, but certain people just don't deserve to be in your space when you get blessed by the divine. And that's just the realness to it. Like, that's just the realness to it. I could talk all day about this, all day, but I pretty much said what I needed to say. And that's to be aware. Be aware. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your guidance. Because if something come up to you and let you know that this ain't it, trust it. Don't wait to see. Don't wait to see, because that's where we mess up at. Trust them red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. They gonna be there. They may be subtle. That's why we ignore them, because they be small things. But the small things add up to big things. And those is the things that will make up most of the person. Them small little things. So definitely pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to how you feel. Trust how you feel. You know, trust where your spirit is leading you to. Trust where your spirit is guiding you to. And cut them fucking cords. Let these motherfuckers go, because better is coming. Better is coming. It may not seem like it. You know, it may seem like test after test after test after test. And it may seem like, you know, it's always this and it's always that, but better is coming. You just got to keep, you know, it's like passing levels in the game. You know, you got to keep passing them levels. Just keep going. Keep going. Because it's worth it in the end. And I'm going to leave it at that. Please drop y'all comments below and let me know what y'all think. Share your experiences with me. Like this video, please, and thank you. Share with your friends. Share with your collective, you know, who you truly connect with. Don't share with the people who you don't even know. Put it in a space where it need to be. And even just share it. I ain't gonna even put no stipulations on it. Just share it. I really do appreciate y'all for watching if you came this far. And check out my other videos. And stay tuned for new music, more videos, and everything to come. I appreciate y'all. Melody checking out.